Here I have some calcium carbide. It may look like a bunch of rocks, but watch what happens when I place it into some water. It reacts uncontrollably and starts to release acetylene gas. So with this concept, let's build our very own carbide lamp. We could try storing the gas, but that just becomes dangerous. So what if we produce it on the go and lay it out for a narrowing? Well, that seems to work a lot better. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. So we've managed to get a stable flame, but we still have no way of controlling the reaction. The key is controlling how much water reaches the calcium carbide, and with that being said, let's make something to control it. With one of our problems sorted, let's move on to the carbide chamber. Now I found this little paintbrush washer pot online, but we'll need to adapt it to our needs. Basically, we need a way for the water to get in and the gas to come out. This is where the water will drip into the chamber and start the reaction. Now we need to give the gas a controlled way to escape. With a riv nut installed, swapping nozzles becomes quick and easy. I decided to use 3D printer nozzles since they're inexpensive and available in a huge range of sizes. Now that the carbide chamber is complete, let's finish building the water tank. We need to drill a small vent hole, so as the water level drops, it doesn't create a vacuum and stops the flow. With everything finished, it's time to add some water and see if this thing actually works. By opening the valve, we start the chemical reaction, and to increase the flame size, we simply open it further. Initially, I installed a 1mm nozzle for testing, so let's see how that goes. Alright, now that's a decent flame, but let's see what happens if we turn it up a bit more. Yo, that was crazy. I was scared my eyebrows were going to get burnt off. So here I've just switched to a smaller nozzle and 3D printed a handle with some strong magnets in it. The flame is very clean and actually quite bright in real life. I had a handlebar mount made for it, but the day before recording, some scumbags tried to rob me for my bike, so that whole idea got scrapped. But that's London for you. But carbide lamps were commonly used on bicycles and early cars from the late 1800s through to the 1920s. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For this last bit, I switched back to the 1mm nozzle for some extra light.